Yes, sir, I can. How's it going?
I got you too. You got Stephen Lyles, Wyatt Conway, Wyatt Jones back on the other side on the camera again. We're going to figure this thing out.
We got-
We're about a mile up in the sky, and half the stadium is shade, half the stadium is light, and here we are.
In the middle of it all.
You can see it on the screen right now. It's really dark. And then, so we'll figure this thing out as we go. But welcome to week 1 of the 2025 season. It's crazy that we are here. Whether we are ready, it's one of those things ready or not.
We are here.
Let me get us.
Came quicker than expected, for sure.
So the system here, Liberty has all these filters. That's why we're a little bit late getting on. We had trouble getting on the internet, but we are not on Facebook, so we are going to, let me post this over there so that, okay, I think it's there now. It's always an adventure when you go on the road. Like, I love being at home because you just know what to expect.
You know where everything is.
And now I will tell you, this place is really, really nice.
It is really nice.
And we can't hear anything outside. I think they might be doing the national anthem, and if they are, I apologize that we can't, we don't have sound or anything to give it to you. But yes, okay, here we go. Everything just checked out. And, whew.
First game of the season. Stephen, how are we feeling?
You and I were talking about this on the way up. I have a senior this year.
Mm-hmm.
This feels completely different. This is my 6th year calling football, second in New Home. For those that know us, before we came to New Home, we were in Bushland, and I broadcast for Bushland Falcon Media. And then last year when we moved to New Home, Toby was gracious enough to say, hey, would you do your football broadcast here? And so picked up the broadcast and hit the ground running. And so it's been amazing, but this is a different feeling. Like, and man, God bless all. Like, I even think back to the incredible senior class we had last year, and so many of those families are our friends. And you know, we'd hang out, and they'd always say, you know, it's different. It's different. I'm like, oh no, it's not. It's a football game, right?
It's just another football game. No, it truly is different.
When you wake up and it's your son's first game of high school, it just hit different this morning. And so it's going to be fun. Now, I will tell you, and I think Wyatt Jones, I'm going to have to agree, this is a bigger Liberty team than last year. Goodness gracious. They visited us week 1, and, you know, I'm going to call it an upset because a 2A should never beat a 4A, right?
For sure.
But we got them week 1, 21-20, and it was, they were coming at the end. You know, luckily, they had an extra point go wide right. We were able to run out the clock, and we won. But you look out there, and these dudes are bigger. Let me see if I can get you. They're just bigger. And so.
And there's a lot more of them on the sideline.
Look at the roster. Our roster, we have one little row of guys, and they have 2 lines up and down. Like, they have more than double the number of guys. And I was talking to Tolliver before, and so we have 8 guys that will play both ways tonight. That will start both ways. 8 guys. They have 0 guys.
Wow.
That will go both ways tonight.
That's incredible.
They do have some that will end up playing both, but they do not have a single starter that will play both ways.
Well, I think that's just the blessing of having a big size school. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of these smaller school guys. You know, I'm from a small school. You know, whenever you have, I don't know even know how many people are on the roster. 20, 30. You know, that's what you're going to get. You're going to have people playing both sides. You know, so there's blessings to it, but then also, you know, are they going to be worn out from both sides of the ball? Are the Patriots going to have the advantage here, knowing that they can just oh, I only have to go play offense, or oh, I only have to go play defense? So we're looking forward to kickoff here. It looks like both sides are about a go out and
Yes, sir.
kick and receive.
Sorry about that. We're working everything we can. The lighting here is going to be, until it gets darker, it's going, and so we're going to use a backup camera. And the reason I say that is because, see if I can get this. That's the view we're getting from the main camera. And so I think we'll have a little more luck on the backup for now. And so Liberty will be receiving this kickoff first. I'd love to tell you who's back, but you cannot read their numbers. Looks like 21 is on the far side.
Looks like 24.
Pierce, oh yeah, Pierce is fast. It's going to be Pierce on one side. Man, Ryder Starkey puts a boot in it. Pierce Fione comes over. He's got a lane. Oh, just a kicker to beat. Can Starkey get him? And Starkey saves a touchdown, but not before. Let me get this where Wyatt can kind of see what y'all see. So Wyatt is going to run a backup camera that has no screen. He's going to run it off of a little bitty screen here. What an effort by Ryder Starkey. I know it was a big play. I know they got it all the way back to R24. That's the start Liberty was looking for. But at the
absolutely.
same time, that easily could have been a touchdown.
For sure.
Against a lot of kickers. You just so happen to have your middle linebacker that was part of your regional qualifying 4x2.
Right.
Out there.
He's got a little leg in him for sure.
And so Starkey able to track him down. Let's see if our defense can stand up here. First play of the game. Big hole. Golly, that offensive line is massive.
Man, they are huge.
13-yard gain down to the 11. I promise we won't always be this camera far away, but I think it's a pretty good view looking at it on the phone. So first and goal from the 11.
Well, it's a pretty good view just looking at it up here with my eyes, I will say.
Beautiful stadium.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing, New Home has a fantastic crowd here tonight, and the stadium's so big it doesn't look.
I know,
very
yeah.
good. Oh, it's a hole! Call it!
Looks like he trips at the 10.
Hunter Burrell just ripped down by the inside collar of his jersey. Not called, but it's still going to be a loss of ones. Parker Lyles comes up to make the play. It's always a fun call to make. Miles Clark got in there to help. But man, Hunter Burrell, that should have backed him up 10. Second down and 11. They can get a first down without scoring. Oh, they're going to pull it. Oh, great pass. Nice catch down. They're going to mark him at the 3.
Found a window there. Quite literally a perfect window for that throw.
Did. I thought Hunter was going to bat it down for a second as he kind of went at the quarterback.
Looks like they're just short of the first down.
Coleman Hendricks.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 here. Man, they are big. This is definitely a different team from last year.
Look at the right guard. I mean,
Man, huge.
I'm going down to the right side of that offensive line. They're going to fake it. They're going to go right behind that right guard. Touchdown, Liberty. And just like that, it is 6-0, pinning the extra point. Oh, put the points on the wrong side there. We all a little rusty here.
It's the first game, there's some grace, a little bit of grace. We'll get it dialed in. Don't you worry.
I think our colors on our screen are off too. Let me see if I can't fix that after the break. Oh, the extra point.
Almost.
That's been good, but almost blocked there by Parker. I thought he was going to get there. And it is 7-0. 2 minutes and 5 seconds in. That offensive drive set up by a phenomenal kick return.
Absolutely.
Special teams comes up big. It played a big role last year.
Yep.
It actually cost Liberty the game last year.
Yep.
This year sets them up early. with a 7-0 lead. Got a pin somewhere.
Man, isn't it so good to have Texas high school football back?
Man, we went to Tatum, New Mexico last night for Ryder Grace's volleyball, but just being able to log on and watch. And so on the way back, I'm trying to catch part of that Tascosa PD defensive showdown in Amarillo. I turned on the YouTube TV. It was cool to see Lubbock High playing Hereford. Hereford got the touchdown win there, 42-35. But it was just good to be able to open the Dave Campbell's Texas Football app and see scores.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
Yep.
yes, it is football
They're
season.
like, it is. The weather may be about to get cooler. Let's hope so.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely wasn't a cool day today, though. But
You know, Ryder Grace this morning was looking at the weather to decide what she was going to wear. Ball's going to go over Parker's head into the end zone. And so that'll be a touchback. Man, kicker has a big leg, too. And she's like, it's only going to be 83 tonight. 83 on that turf feels a lot warmer.
Yep.
I was down there before kickoff making sure all of our cameras were good. And, man, it was something else.
well, you think they're just praying that that sun gets behind the press box enough?
Oh, no doubt.
Doesn't it? It is nice having a mile-high press box, though. This thing is huge.
Dude, the elevator took like 10 minutes to get and maybe it was slow, but it felt like it took forever. So new offense this year for the Leopards. You're gonna gone is the spread, in is the flex bone, made famous by Gunner, quarterback keeper, and there is nowhere to go. Brayson Beck's gonna lose 2 or 3 yards there. I don't know if the pitch was even the option there. They're in so fast. Just 45 blew up the left side of our offensive line, and that's going to be the challenge tonight. Can this offensive line, because this is a big, fast D-line. We saw it on film last week. Oh my gosh, they were already there, but Lincoln does a
Wow.
good job of spinning out of the first tackle. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Just not much blocking going on at all. I mean, Lincoln was hit the moment he took that pitch on that
Yeah.
jet sweep. He spins up the first tackler, gets 3 yards, but the 3 yards only kind of get him back to the original line. So here we are, third down at 14 from the 21. Beck has some time. Oh, and he does protect the ball, and it's knocked out. And that's going to be a turnover. The one thing you cannot do is give extra possessions on a short field to a team this stacked.
Yep.
And he's just waving that ball around, and it gets batted out. First down and 10 from the 11.
Man, I was looking at that Patriot defense, and they had at least 7 or 8 people in that box looking to just pursue, and that's what they did.
Yeah, it looks like they're running a 4-2, but even with 5 guys in the secondary, it's like they're bringing some blitz. You never know
Yeah.
where they're bringing it.
Yep.
They'll bring a safety, they're bringing a corner.
So it'll be Patriot ball.
Oh, a nice tackle off the edge there. It looks like Hunter Burrell. Who else got off the bottom of that pile? Brayson Beck limits him to a gain of 2. As big as that O-line is, a gain of 2 feels like a win.
Right.
You know, third or second down and 8. Man, if you could get them to 3rd and 6, you know, keep them to 2 yards at gain, get them behind the chains, make them throw that ball. So here we go. Second down and 8. Great. Oh my gosh, we just missed the tackle there. Great pursuit on the edge, though. Lincoln Preston out to get the tackle. Thought Hayden Brumley was going to have that one in the backfield.
Big opportunity for the Leopards here. If they can get a stop, they can hold them to hopefully at least a field goal.
Yeah, no doubt. 3rd and 4. You feel like a field goal, giving
This could be,
them the ball
huge.
on the 11 is a win.
yeah, absolutely. Quarterback will keep it.
Roll out. Oh, and they stopped him. Who's going to come
He'll
off
stop
that
him
pile?
short.
Great
4th and-
tackle there by Grayson Snell.
About 4th and 2,
Here's the
4th and
thing.
3.
Do you go for it and risk not getting points? I,
Hmm.
mean, I know you've got us backed up on the 4.
Yep.
You feel like we can't do anything. I mean, let's be honest.
Yep.
You just had a dominant defensive stand.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Let's see if the defense can hold up here and bail the offense out. He's going to pull it. Oh, what a dog there! Oh my gosh, how did he get that ball off? What a play! Colby Cook had the quarterback dead to rights, is literally whipping him to the ground, and he flips the ball out, and the receiver just got
Wow.
lost back there.
Wow.
What a man! For about 2 seconds, it looked like we had just got. Not only did we get out of it, but it looked like it was going to be a sack at the 11.
Or at least an incomplete pass. That just it falls right in. And that kick will be
What a
blocked.
block. Good job, Parker Lyles.
Well, that at least helps a little bit for the Leopard defense. And Patriots up 13-0 here. With a little less than 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
So looks like it's hitting there a little bit. Man alive. We're 5 minutes and 19 seconds in, and Liberty, this is the start they wanted. You know, I had somebody text me yesterday, and I said, listen, Liberty should bully us. They're bigger. They're a 4A D1 knocking on the door of 5A. Massive campus. I mean, you drive around. This is a big school. But,
Huge school.
But if we could get up early and punch them in the mouth and kind of make them answer, you felt like you had a shot. And they've done a really good job of making sure that that didn't happen. And so now we have to answer, because if we don't, this could get ugly real fast. The ball is going to skip, fielded by Parker Lyles at the 6. He makes the first man miss, runs into his own guy, out at the 22. Not exactly sure what Camden was doing there. I thought, Camden, don't tackle him. But, all right, better starting field position. Actually marked him out at the 24.
Looking to shake off some rust here. Not the best start for the Leopards, but, one drive can definitely change that. So, this would be an amazing drive for them to go down, put 6 or 7 on the board, and, maybe even carry it into the second quarter.
Yeah, we need to. Here's the thing. I almost say you need to go on a long drive to give your defense a break, but the reality is this is your defense.
Yeah,
Man,
Yep.
the handoff, nowhere to go.
swarmed.
I mean, Parker just nailed in the backfield as he took the ball. He had to come over and get his mouthpiece from the kickoff return. Or it may have been his watch. Oh, his play watch. So this year, the Leopards are wearing electronic watches to signal in the plays.
Interesting.
Oh, what a block there on the edge to open up a little bit of a hole. Going to pick up 3 on the play. 3rd down and 8. First positive.
Hey, there you go.
I mean, we're moving in the right direction here. Not sure 82 expected that play. I mean, Parker goes in motion and then stops and just turns up and ran right off of his hip. Hunter Burrow moves the pile a little bit. I tell you, Hunter has looked really good in scrimmages. You talk about a young guy that's just strong as hogs. You know, he's our catcher in baseball, and he just has that catcher mentality.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Tough. Just tough.
Oh, man. Ball going to be marked back at the 21 after a sack. Makes it 4th down and 13. Here's the good news: you get to punt. Like, let's get out of the shadow of our own end zone. We have played every down of this game inside of our own 25.
Yep.
Starkey, nice high kick, kind of short, but super high. Leopard bounce. It'll go out. Probably marked at the 47. Yeah, it looks like it. So it's going to be 1st down and 10. See what the defense can do is the Patriots have to drive not a full field, but at least start with possession on their own side of the ball here.
Like I said, it's nice to see another end of the field.
Just so amazed at that line. Like, you look at that right side, 58, 75. And the left side's not small, but God, that right side, I mean.
Huge.
And here's the thing, you know, New Home plays with a 3-down lineman set. Man, good job. Defense wraps up. They do a little quick screen out. It does gain 5 yards. But back to that thought, New Home plays a 3-down lineman set. So these guys, not only are they going against guys that outweigh them 50, 60, 70 pounds, but they're facing 2 of them almost every single day.
Yeah.
Can you
Yep.
imagine? The D-line, man, they're earning their keep tonight. Jet sweep around. Good block on the edge. 58 got out in front. Tucker Cotton kind of got turned around there. McCarty talks to him about it. And there's nothing Tucker can do here because Tucker, 58 probably weighs 100 pounds more than Tucker. And once he got outside leverage, Tucker's just trying to get him off of it.
Yeah.
Like it's not, when I say he got turned, Tucker's spinning just trying to get this big body off of him. And I know you want to get that outside contained. Sometimes that's hard to do. Nice tackle there in the middle. Colby Cook comes up and lays a lick. Hunter comes in too. Gain of 3, but that was a tough 3 yards there. 2nd down and 7. Levi Walker will come off. Nash Gonzalez on the field. You know, we were talking in the food line upstairs. That was Coach Tolliver, the DC, you know, and he talked about just the off season they had over here, and just this was their first off season actually. Timeout, Liberty. This was their first off season to actually have their own weight facilities, and that, you know, last year they were sharing with Lubbock Cooper, and anytime you're borrowing somebody's facilities, it's just hard because you don't really have, like, they're not just going to give it to you, you know, whenever you want it.
For sure. For sure.
And so
You got to work around them too, you know.
And so just having their own facility to be able to really, let's see here, be able to work out when you want, run your own off season. And you look over here at this indoor training facility to our left.
It is gorgeous.
Else.
It is gorgeous.
It is something else. You just think, man.
And I think, you know, I think that also brings a sense of pride, you know, to these Patriots, sense in that, you know, knowing that, hey, you know, we have our own stuff, you know what I mean? And this feels like I'm a Patriot, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
So. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 7 here for the Patriots. Quarterback drop back.
Oh, almost have the sack.
Those one deep.
Deep. Woo,
It'll be incomplete. They did let that go. Wow.
It was a bang-bang play. Miles got there right as the ball was getting there.
Yeah.
Great job.
Great play. That could have easily been another 6, 7 points.
When you see both of the officials standing there with their hands on their hip, you're like, don't throw the flag.
Yeah.
Great job, Miles. Man.
So 3rd and 7 here. 3rd and 8.
That was a cannon of a throw. Colton Bouchard threw that ball about 40 yards in the air. Oh, good pressure.
Pressure comes
Go,
in.
Lee, go! He just couldn't get him to the ground. Oh, great defense. Camden Hendricks. And was that Lincoln in on the help? See if they bring on the punt team or if they're going to go. Looks like they're going to. You know, Bouchard. Let's see. Apparently my mic. Does it sound better in your
That
all of
does
sudden?
sound a lot better in
Oh,
my
you
ears.
didn't tell me I was quiet. Sorry, y'all. So they're going to keep the offense on. This tells me you trust your defense. Because, oh, they jumped. We jumped.
They do jump.
Who? Let's see, because everybody moved. Who are they going to call it on? Man, I think it is on us. Grayson Snell called for the offsides. You've done everything right. You got them 4th down and 8, and they're obviously not going for it. They come out with a hard count, and you jump.
And you jump.
So 4th and 3, now they're going. There's no doubt with that offensive line. And I have a hard time picturing them put the ball in the air. Just run behind that O-line. Nope, they're going to drop straight back. Colby, great pressure. Oh, Lincoln drops the interception, but that's just fine. We actually probably have better field position with him not catching that ball.
I was just about to say that.
We're going to give Lincoln credit and say he knew that, and so there's a reason he didn't catch it. Turnover on downs by the defense.
I bet you that feels good for
You know
the
who it
Leopards.
feels really good for?
Who?
Grayson.
Oh,
because he jumped on 4th and 8.
Yeah, he's
and
like,
he's
"Woo!"
like, woo, okay. Film is not going to, I mean, let's be honest.
My butt's still getting chewed, but not as much, right?
You feel a little bit better after that.
So it'll be Leopard ball.
Man, the Leopards only one positive play so far. Let's see if we can't get the offense going here. Incomplete pass.
Man, that screen was just swallowed up.
Yeah.
Like he was on him when he was catching that. I think this is safe to say this might be one of the nicest high school facilities I've ever been in.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Well, it's not like it wasn't built like last year or something, right?
This is very true. Good read
Quarterback
by
keep it.
Beck. Fakes the jet sweep. Gonna keep it for 3 yards. Gonna set up a 3rd down and 7.
Third and 7 here for the Leopards.
Man, a 1st down would be huge. He's got a 2nd. Can he get it off? Oh, sure looked like they were there early. They won't get called. So that's good defense by Cameron Colley. Sets up 4th and 3. You have to think the Leopards are going to punt it here and just flip the field. Starkey, nice low kick. Gonna get a
Humble
bounce.
bounce. Looks like it'll roll a bit. It's going to be picked
and
up.
it's fielded. Nice tackle there.
Tackled right about the 22.
Miles Clark finishes it. Camden Hendricks had kind of dove in there and took the legs. So for the first time tonight, we're going to make them drive the field. It's a good feeling.
Minute 35 left here in the first quarter. The Leopard defense starting to come alive a little bit here. We will see how this drive will turn out. Another stop would be absolutely huge.
Man, if you could get them 3 and out, because you know they're going to pump from down here, give your offense, you feel like you're starting to see a little bit of life there on the offensive side.
And it could well turn out to be one of those gritty games for the Leopards where they just have to punch and punch and punch. So, 1st and 10 here for the Patriots. Quarterback keeper roll out.
Good job, Hunter.
He'll throw the screen. He will be swarmed in the backfield.
They're going to lose 3 or 4 on that one.
Yeah.
He flung it out there. Parker got back there to kind of shut that thing down, and then the cavalry came. Hayden Brumley, Miles Clark.
Did they get new uniforms or are these the same uniforms?
Are the white ones new?
Oh, the white ones are new.
The white ones are new. Okay, look at that.
I know they got some new, and you know, small school, every time you get a new one, JV gets the old
Oh,
one. You
yeah,
know, it just
yep.
kind of gets passed
Yep.
around. And
Those white uniforms are sharp, though. Definitely a fan. So, 2nd and 14. They'll hand it off.
oh, good job, Colby, stacking
They
that thing
swarmed.
up. You're going to get all the help at the 20. You're going to set up a
Yep.
3rd down and 12.
Defense getting it after it. They are showing all good signs.
About to get a little more help on the camera side, so.
Third and 12 here.
Oh,
A deep ball.
and he's got him beat. Oh, and he just overthrows him. Miles just could not keep pace. Who was that? 24. Oh, it's Pierce. Pierce can absolutely fly. And Miles is like, I'm not slow. Wait for me. I mean, that's the worst feeling because there's nothing you can do. Once he gets past you, when he's that fast. But luckily, the ball was about 2 yards out of his reach, and Pierce laid out, but the ball goes off of his hand.
So 4th and 12 here, and the Patriots will line up the punt.
Gonna be a short punt.
Shallow punt here, and
Oh,
they're gonna let
but
it roll.
it gets a Patriot bounce.
They are going to let it roll.
Man. And it was so short that you couldn't really come up and field it. So Lincoln's caught in no man's land, and he doesn't want to try to field it off of a bounce.
Yeah.
And so
Then if you're just standing up, you're going to get lit up. So
into the first quarter, let me get you some shout outs to our sponsors, y'all. We've been sitting here playing with cameras and trying to get everything working. We've had a typical week 1, and so I haven't got to tell you about the incredible people that help make this happen. Let me start with Gene Messer Toyota. They are our title sponsor this year. I'm grateful for them helping make all this broadcast possible. You know, there's just a cost. I mean, if you could look around at this table, the amount of equipment and just everything that's involved, and then the travel costs for all of us, and, you know, Wyatt helping.
Wyatt Squared, if you would.
Wyatt Squared, I like it. It's just, there's just a cost. And so all of these sponsors, Jalen Mounts with the Tap Realty Group. It sounds a little different still. Jalen sponsored last year. You'll see our quarter sponsor, which is actually a half sponsor tonight because we have 2 quarter sponsors, so they're both going to have a half. You've got Johnny Cook with the Nathan Jordan Real Estate Team. And in the second half, you'll see the Slayton Family Medical Clinic. And we got all these cool scripts. Your scoreboard, you see Julie Bass making that possible. Julie knows the feeling I feel right now because Barron, their son, was a senior last year, and so they experienced it firsthand. Man, nowhere to go, trying to run up the middle.
And that snap was low. That could have been really
It was. It was handled well. And then you have to stop Hunter before he gets going because if not, he's going to just move the pile. And that's what they did. They hit him in the backfield, loss of one, nowhere to go. They're just teeing off on us. Running the option now. Good pitch. Lincoln he had one man to beat. And he came up and made a fantastic tackle. Cameron Colley, we've caught his name multiple times. Great defense there on that triple option. Love the flex bone because it kind of gives that feeling of the old veer. You stuff it in the fullback's belly, or in this offense, your running back's belly. You pull it out, and then your quarterback's out there, and he's got that what we call, the reason we call it a triple option is you can hand to the running back, you can pull it quarterback and keep it, or you can pitch. That time Beck pitches, and Liberty makes a great play. Oh, it's a double. Oh, it's going to be a pass back. Oh, the pass was short. We had blockers if we just get the ball there. What a play call. Designed, and the ball skips out there. What's no fun about that is that's one of those plays, you don't get to call it very often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, man, when you call it, if you pull it off,
you get yards.
no,
you
man.
get yards.
The entire offensive line was over here on the left side. There was a convoy, and that ball skips in. Man.
You wish to have that one back. That's
No
for sure.
doubt. Oh, and the snap is over Starkey's head. But look at the shortstop in him. I'm shocked he doesn't try to just rugby punt this. He does a great job of fielding the ball. I thought he was going to turn and just kind of rugby kick
I thought
it.
he was too.
Instead, he's run out of bounds. There's some conversation here. It looks like there might be a flag on the play. Illegal shift. They're going to decline it. They're going to get the ball inside their own 20. You mentioned it 2 snaps before. It was low. And that one snapped to the punter about 5 yards over Starkey's head. He does a great job of going back and fielding it.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of looked like the all-state shortstop that he is. Fields it. He kind of has an angle on the
Definitely
corner.
an athletic play.
No
for
doubt.
Sure.
And I thought, man, if he gets this thing off, Starkey has a leg, and you let him rugby style that thing, if he got a foot into it, that thing was going to go a mile.
Oh, yeah.
$9:58 to go till halftime. Here in the John and Cook second quarter. Going to pick up about 4 yards on that one. Great tackle there by Harrison Heatwole.
Kind of feels like this game is flying by.
They're definitely in no hurry.
They are using up some clock time, that is for sure. 2nd and 6.
Oh, nice route. Just got lost. Touchdown, Liberty. Great route out there into the flat. Took advantage of the zone and just nobody there. Kind of got lost. You had one defender with 2 offensive players, and he gets upfield. Does a really good job of staying in bounds there, watching that replay. That was number 33, Talon Wilcox. Not shocked that he was able to toe that line. He has incredible body control. He was a state qualifying pole vaulter this last year.
Wow.
Pretty sure it was Talon that was this. Oh, they're going to run a
And they'll run the reverse, too.
Oh, and Beck just misses. Beck played it perfect. And what a move Two-point conversion connected there by Will Hudson. Will's a great young man, by the way, as I called his name. One of Parker's buddies, they go to church together over at IBC, and just really good dude. Oh, we're in the second quarter. I gotta get back in the rhythm, man. The whole camera thing's kind of thrown me off, and I'm like, man.
Got to get together, Steven.
I know.
Patriots take a commanding 21-0 lead here.
Get you a couple more. We haven't got to say, or we hadn't had an MC Master Roofing first down yet. Convert. Haven't had a Carl McDonald touchdown. I feel like we're not getting to talk about anybody. Liberty is just taking us out of the game here. They've done an amazing job on defense. Offensively, here's the thing. They're really not beating us offensively. They're just taking advantage of short fields. All three of their touchdowns are 24 yards or less of a drive. So it's not like they're going on long drives and just beating us. Oh, and they're going to onside kick it. Turn around. Oh, what a job. Who is going to come off the bottom of that pile? Branson Beckham just saved the day. Carson Hendricks turned and ran, and the ball is like coming to you. You're like, turn around. And he's just running down like it's a normal kickoff. And here comes Branson. Once again, I'm going to use a baseball analogy. He just comes out. He's a third baseman that comes out of nowhere, plays it, and the ball. He doesn't field it clean because he has to lay out for it. But you just see him reach out with that right hand and pull it back to his body.
Pulls it in.
And he just saved the day. Branson, fantastic job. Fantastic. Does that help a little?
Yes, sir.
Lincoln. Oh, the fake jet sweep. Beck keeps it. He gets popped from behind, which actually helped us a little bit because it knocked him forward about 2 more yards. That's the best gain of the day. A 6-yard first down carry makes it 2nd down and 4. Let's see if we can't get that MC Master Roofing first down now.
Well, they got a little momentum here with that run, so we'll see if they can carry it over.
No, give it to the Bull there. He's going to go get 2.5. It's going to make it 3rd down and 1.
They're just trying to claw away, see if they can get to
And
that first
we're
down.
almost on the Liberty side of the field. It's like we haven't
Right
had
there.
a down yet on
We
their
are
side of the play.
less
on
than
their
a yard
side of the
away.
field. You haven't seen a hard count yet. I would be interested to see if we don't see one here. Oh, that's a false start on us. Lincoln. You saw him his body kind of tense there. They're going to call it. Going to make it 3rd down and 6. They're quick to get. So they had Carter Bennett in. A little bit of a smaller guy comparatively to his replacement. They run Isaac Rodriguez in, and that is a big body there that they wanted back in the middle. They're like, listen, they're getting a little bit too comfortable getting up the middle on us. Look at that. Good time. Pass a little. Nice.
They're saying he is out of bounds?
Ward doesn't like the call. He's asking for help from the back judge. Doesn't look like he's going to get any. But it just took a little bit long to get that ball released. He's working towards the line there, and it's like Avon Madrid does a really good job, and he's trying everything he can to keep his body in bounds. And by the time the ball got there, he makes a great catch, but it looks like he just. Now we're going to get a timeout. Leopards. Probably a good timeout here with 7:35 to go till the half. Just to, set your snapper down. I mean, the last time we were in pump formation, it was 5 yards over his head, and now. And get your guys a breather here.
Yeah.
Get you a couple Liners here. New Home Leopard fans looking for a game changer in real estate? Meet Jalen Mounts from the TAP Realty Group at eXp Realty. Whether you're buying your first home or upgrading to a new one, Jalen has the winning strategy to make it happen. Call her today at 806-239-5767 and let her help you score the perfect home. Jalen Mounts, turning dreams into reality, one home at a time. Tonight's Leopard football scoreboard is brought to you by Julie Bass. Whether it's home, auto, or life, Julie Bass has you covered with trusted service right here in West Texas. Call Julie for all your insurance needs at 806-392-1439. That's 806-392-1439. Proud supporter of New Home Leopard football. Go Leps. Another bad snap. This time, Starkey fields it and then gets off a fantastic boot. Oh! Man, God got him down. Great tackle there in space. Zach Sellers. And what makes that even more impressive, you got a lineman getting downfield making that tackle. Zach put on about, I was talking to him at Decals and Dads or Dogs and Decals, whatever we call it. And Zach put on 40 pounds over the summer. You talk about a young man that put in a lot of work.
That's incredible. That ain't easy to do.
It is not.
That is not easy to do.
And so, after making the first man miss at the 10, Liberty gets it back to the 20, but after a great tackle there by Sellers, it's going to be first and 10, deep in their own territory. This is where you've seen the Leopard defense have some success, trying to stand them up from the full field. Nice tackle!
And they will. Tackle for loss.
Hunter Burrell makes that initial contact, and then came the cavalry in. Hayden Brumley. I'm going to tell you, if Hunter Burrell and Hayden Brumley have you, you're not going any. I don't care how big your line is. Those two boys are strong as an ox. You throw Heatwell in the mix, and they're just saying, there's not, they're going to get a holding penalty. Back them up. No, that's a personal foul.
I didn't even see who was on.
No, there was a holding penalty. I can't decide because they marked it. I thought it was going to be half the distance. I thought it had to be bigger than a 10-yard penalty. But even half the distance to the goal would have been the 10. It's like that had to have been an after. So that had to have been an after down personal foul because they marked it at the 18. They've walked it back to the 9. Oh my gosh. Once again, that right side just loses the receiver. They're going to pick up almost all the yards back. Going to set up 3rd down and 2. And I'll be honest, how do you lose Coleman Hendricks? That is not a small dude.
That is a tall dude.
What do you think? He's 6'4"? I'm going to have to look him up at halftime. I mean, and ran a great route. I mean, if that kid's not D1, I don't know. And now he's not even a tight end. He's out here as a wide receiver.
He's a wide out. Big target for sure.
Oh, what a great job there. They do pick up the 1st down, but Hayden Brumley makes contact in the backfield. Limits it to a 2-yard gain. Problem is they only need 1. Dang it. Man, you have 2nd down and 21, and you're like, okay, we got them where we want them. And then you lose the biggest dude on the field in coverage. Over the head. Parker Lyles in coverage there. You can't get it on him because Parker's in good coverage, so you're trying to throw it over the shoulder and just overthrows the receiver. J.J. Thompson out there. So 2nd down and 10. Fake the handoff. Oh, good job by Oh my gosh, what great pursuit! Ryder Starkey, Hunter Burrell too. Hunter forces the play inside by jumping out there and reading the screen. Ward saw the same hold that we saw. He's asking about it. He's like, how did you miss it? Starkey comes up and makes a fantastic tackle. The last thing you want to be done if you're a receiver running a screen is forced inside. Because this may be, I know we're two-way, but this may be one of the hardest hitting linebacker cores in the state. When you got Hunter Starkey and Colby Cook out there, good coverage. That ball was overthrown, and Miles Clark did a good job of just keeping his hands off the receiver.
Patriot punt team will roll on in.
Nash Gonzalez, he slowed down. He wanted some contact. He was hoping to draw, and Miles did a good job of just not running through him. Fourth, once again, when we make them go the field, they aren't having success. It's just the fact that they've had 3 drives start inside hour 25. Lubbock Cooper playing just down the road. You can see the lights from up here. 21-7 Pirates over Lovejoy after the first quarter. That's a high, short kick. Get out of the way. And it'll be marked down at the 35. I'm interested to see if this is an illegal formation, because he threw the flag as soon as the snap happened. No, he's pointing at us. He's going to ask them if they want to re-kick it. So they're going to decline the penalty. So that we'll take over on the 35. I think normally, because that wasn't a great punt, you're thinking, I re-kicked that. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed the snap. The snap was high. The punter did a really good job of fielding it way over his right shoulder. He's thinking, I do not want to deal with it. We're not going to take a chance on another snap. We'll just trust our defense from the 40. Leopards, 4:36 to go till halftime. We're looking for that first MC Master Roofing first down. We got to 3rd and 1 on the last drive before a penalty set us back. Now, we haven't been in trips very often down this way. Wonder if we've got...
This is probably the most spread out formation we've seen from the Leopards so far.
It is. And they're just going to hand it off up the middle, gain of a yard. I mean, are you hoping you get an extra defender out of the box? Is that? I mean, that's the only thing I can think. But until we figure out how to move Mr. Rodriguez off that line, 45 he is playing phenomenal. The one drive we actually got some success in the run game. He was off the field for first down and second down. Oh, you got blockers. Lincoln gonna pick up 8 on the play. It's at about 3rd and 1.5. Uh-oh. Starkey a little hobble coming off the ground there. They call it 3rd and 1 in-house, so we'll call it a long one here. But you notice they really only do have 4 guys in the box. But we just lose on that left side of the defensive line. You gain half a yard when you needed a full one. That was a phenomenal job. I can't see who their left end over there is, but 60. What is it? He shot through there and blew that play up before it even had a chance to get started. This is a play in the past, and White will tell you, Jones will tell you, this is where we typically go Wildcat. Get an extra blocker in and get that ball into Starkey's hands and let him just run into that line and see if you can't move it. I wouldn't be shocked, 4th down and half a yard, if that's not what we do here with 2:53 to go in the John Cook second quarter. This quarter of New Home Leopard football is brought to you by John Cook with Nathan Jordan Real Estate. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, Jonna Cook is here to guide you every step of the way. With a proven game plan and a heart for our community, she'll help you find the perfect home field advantage. Call 806-535-3616 today. That's 806-535-3616. Jonna Cook with the Nathan Jordan Real Estate. Proud supporter of the New Home Leopards.
It's about 4th and 1.
Oh, we're bringing the punt team. No. They don't believe we're punting.
They do not have a man deep.
They think we're going to fake it, and we don't. And we just boot it through the end zone. That's the closest opportunity you have. You're down 21-0. It's 4th and half a yard. And you punt it. Interesting philosophy.
Leopards still yet to convert a first down.
This defense has spent a lot of time on the field, but they have played their tails off when they've had to go the distance. Again, if you joined us late, the 3 touchdowns Liberty has scored, they've all started with a field position of 20 at their own at our 24 or in. And so they have yet to drive the field. So let's see if we can stand it up one more time before halftime. Great read by the quarterback as he pulls it. Going to be a first down. Picks up about 13 before Burrow can get him to the ground.
Looks like Burrow was trying to strip that ball out on that tackle.
Man.
He was going for it.
He knows we need a turnover.
They need something big. They need a momentum shifter for sure.
Nice job by the defense.
And he will get swarmed.
He does.
I mean, that's what you want on that play. That is exactly why you run.
Parker
a pursuit
Grayson
drill.
there early, Ryder Starkey, Miles Clark, Avon Madrid late. I mean, there were 5 white hats on that.
That is exactly why you run a pursuit drill. For that reason right there. They're trying to get to the edge, and you are all 11 men downfield.
I'll tell you, I think that Grayson and Parker collided pretty hard. They both got there at the same time, and you see Starkey, or you see Snell back here, and you see Parker on the left. You can see they're both still feeling that thing. Jackson Gonzalez, number 9, happens to be their kicker. Do they have 2? No, that's the only number 9 they have. He was the one on that sweep there. Get you a word from our touchdown sponsor. We hadn't gotten close to one of those yet, but every great team needs a winning game plan, and your finances are no different. Carl McDonald with Edward Jones can help design a strategy that fits you, just like a coach on game day. Whether it's retirement, college savings, or planning ahead, Carl's ready to help you score big. Call Carl, 806-698-8849, or stop by today. Oh, I probably had time to finish. But Edward Jones, proud supporter of the New Home Leopards. Man, an incomplete pass here would help us. How do we keep doing that? It's like we don't see Coleman Hendricks. And again, he runs it out, and he's wide open down to the Leopard
And
45.
He's probably the tallest one on that field, too.
Oh, no doubt. Lincoln and Colby are talking to him. They're trying to get it fixed. Bex, here, based on this, the body language and the conversation and who all the conversations are with, I think that was Camden's dude. Because Beck's talking to him, Kobe's talking to him, Lincoln's talking to him. Oh, it is. That's exactly whose guy it is. Quarterback keep nice read. Nice job there by Lincoln Preston to come up and pop him on the play after a gain of 5. Makes it 2nd and 5. Clock becoming an issue a little bit. I mean, they have 2 timeouts. No, they have 1 timeout. I knew they'd taken 1. I didn't remember the other one. Woo, sure looked like a false start. Oh, wide open
He'll
down
lob
the
one
middle. Lincoln tries to get there late. Touchdown, Liberty. A 40-yard touchdown pass.
That was a freaking ball.
That was
That
great
was a ball.
route.
Throws it right in the bucket.
Great catch. Lincoln comes over late, peeling off his guy, trying to help.
After a few overthrows, he finally nails one in on that long ball.
Will Hudson just, man, flew down the field. And that's one of those plays where you miss Colt Keys from last year. Well, you know Colt because
I
you
do know
played for
Colt.
his dad.
I do know Colt.
In Panhandle.
Yep.
Just that elite level speed. I
Yep.
mean, that state qualifying track meet speed. Parker almost gets there again. They get the extra point in. Makes it 28-0 Liberty. 1:11 to go till half. Man. I'll be honest. If you play this game on paper, this is what you think should happen. Does it make it any more fun for New Home?
For sure.
I mean, when you look at the schedule, and I actually had multiple people ask me this week, why is a 2A playing this game?
Yeah.
And at some point, you
That's
like
a good
to
question.
you like to punch up, like you want to challenge yourself. Let's
sure.
be honest. I mean,
Yeah. And I mean, that's kind of what, some of these non-district games are for, is to really, if anything, it should be a test of your skill.
it should. But then you look at their size, and
And
you
they're-
realize how legitimate of a question that really is, because, and you got to give some prop. I mean, take the big play, one play out. This defense has played their tail off tonight against dudes that outweigh them at every position. Great job fielding that. Up to the 25. Tucker Cotton looked like he was out in right field, fading over to get that.
You were loving these baseball analogies, huh?
You got to remember, the last game I called was a state playoff baseball game. And so I say a name, and I'm like, oh, it's Tucker in right field,
Yeah.
And Brayson Beck in third. That's just, and that tells you how good this baseball team, they're all back. I mean,
Yeah.
all these baseball guys are back. They graduated a couple, but every name I say, I'm like, oh, yeah, he's baseball. He was baseball. He was baseball. I'm like, oh, okay.
And that kind of just speaks to the athleticism of the Leopards, you know what I mean? I mean, you're talking about how 8 guys are playing both sides of the ball.
No doubt.
So, and they're playing, good chunk of them are playing baseball and other sports, probably basketball too. So,
Yeah, they're all spring athletes. The ones that don't play baseball run track. I mean, that's just. Oh, Kobe just could not get turned around in time. I think Beck expected him to sit down at about 8 yards, and Kobe kind of got to 10 before he turned. The pass ended up being behind him. You had a feeling they were going to go to a run just to work the clock after the incomplete pass. It was probably one of those, hey, let's see what we can get on first down. If
Yep.
we don't get anything, let's see if we can't get to halftime.
I'll tell you, there is quite a Patriot crowd here for the first game.
I'm telling you. But the
Does that girl have a light up sign? Do you see that? There's a neon sign down there.
She does. And
That's
it's a
incredible.
neon Patriot.
That is incredible.
Is that a shirt or is it a sign?
I think it might be a shirt.
I do too. That's cool.
It looks like something I'd hang in my
Or
garage.
maybe she's just holding it next to her. I think that's what it is, because it looks
Yeah.
like it's in her right hand. And she's got a portable charger powering it, so
think they're bidding on it.
they might be.
That's incredible.
That'd be a cool fundraiser.
That
Hey,
would
we're
be a
selling
cool-
a
I like
Neon
it.
Patriot,
Hey, I would buy
selling
that.
raffle tickets right here.
I would buy that.
Here's
Throw in a
what's,
bid.
here's what's crazy. This is a fantastic crowd on both sides. The stadium's half full.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what they tell us earlier, the fire marshal capacity for this place is 15,000.
Wow. That's
I mean,
insane.
Now, and you got this beautiful grassy knoll, and they're letting the kids play. I
Yeah.
mean, there's so many stadiums you go to now, and they're like, kids, stay with your family in the bleachers.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play. I mean, you and I mean, that's all we did was, I mean,
Oh,
we didn't,
yeah.
we didn't watch a game growing up. That was a run up the middle, 1 yard gain, going to be 3rd and 9. They're going to call it their last time out. So now it's going to be 45 seconds left. But that's all we did was play pickup football at the football
Yep.
game. And so many of these stadiums you go to, you hear them. Please
Don't-
keep your children in the stands
Yep.
with you, not out of your sight. Here, man, there's at least 3 pickup games
Yeah.
going on back there. That's cool.
They got a whole football field. Ain't the grass out there?
Here's what's cool. They were telling me they have a practice field behind us to
Yep.
our right because we're facing the stadium. If you're going to the behind us, so to the west, southwest
Yep.
is a full practice facility, football field. To the northwest of us is they're finishing up a full-size soccer field. And then to our left is a 50-yard full indoor
Insane.
practice facility
Actually
that
insane.
doesn't even include their weight room. Their weight room is to the right.
Wow.
Maybe we can get Wyatt to scan the camera over there in a little bit, and you can. Oh, what a punt by Starkey! Look at that! You couldn't kick it any better down to the 15. A 58-yard punt. The only reason it didn't go 60 is because it went out of bounds.
You know, I feel like in a lot of smaller schools, you don't get good punters.
No.
You know what I mean? And to see that kick, that is like, yeah.
Yeah,
He's got some
can.
juice.
He can put a boot in it. Mm-hmm. So 36 seconds to go here in the John Cook Realty. What do we have? We're going to figure out what we're going to call this stuff this year. What we do know is we're going to call an MC Master Roofing First Down at some point. And then after we get that, we're going to call a Carl McDonald Edward Jones touchdown. Just haven't seen either in the first half as Liberty is going to take a knee, and they will take it to the half. 28-0. The score does not reflect the quality of the football played by the Leopards. Now,
Their
the
defense has
offense has not performed.
But the defense has been
But the defense,
impressive. I would say impressive.
the first 3 touchdowns, you look at it, and we talked about it earlier. If you just tuned in late, so the opening kickoff went back 67 yards, set them up at the 24-yard line, and they scored 3 plays later. The second drive started at the 11, and we actually had them to 4th down and goal, or 4th down and 3, because they could have got a first down without scoring a touchdown. And Colby's in the backfield with the quarterback wrapped up, and he just kind of slings it out, and there just happens to be a Patriot standing wide open in the back of the end zone. And then the other touchdown was 15 yards. Well, I mean, look, I keep notes. Well, it was a 5-yard touchdown pass. So I feel like they started at the 15 on that one. I know they were all inside the 24. And so 2 turnovers kind of beset the Leopards. It was because Starkey, they snapped the ball over his head.
Yep.
And he ends
That's
up,
right.
that's right. I was sitting, I'm pretty good at recall. And so we're going to have a 23-minute break. We're going to take a quick restroom break. We're going to work on this secondary camera. Wyatt Jones has done a great job keeping the backup camera on and everything working good. So thankful we had it tonight because we just don't, the lens we have for our main camera just, let's be honest, we're not used to being this far up in the sky.
Yep,
Like
yep,
it's phenomenal.
that's right.
I mean,
You're right.
This is a great problem now. This is a nice, I mean, man, Liberty has invested in their student athletes, and that's cool.
Absolutely.
Absolutely cool.
Absolutely.
So we'll be back here probably about 15 minutes with a little halftime. We'll talk a little bit, and then we'll get back to have a score update. I'll get you some scores from around the area, and then we'll be back. All right, we're back. Definitely working still on the camera. We got our regular camera. Now that it's gotten darker, now we can't seem to get the signal over to the stadium. So give me just a second. Let me play with it. All right, I think 15 seconds to go till third quarter kicks off. Our Slayton Family Medical Clinic third quarter. I think we got our cameras working. You're going to get both because the backup camera doesn't really get as bright. So once it gets dark, it gets hard. And so, but we finally got the other one working. It's been an adventure. Here's one thing I can tell you. I went down at half, and for the record, if you go down these stairs, you're getting a workout. Like, this is like cardio central up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
But I went and changed out lenses for Jamie on one of the cameras, and we were talking, and she has a picture, Avon sideline, 2 feet down, ball in hand, and they called him out of bounds.
Wow.
And so, should have had an MC Master Roofing first down.
I think we call it.
Doesn't change a lot of the, Parker's going to let that go out of bounds. Very wise there. And so here we go. Chance
Second
to reset.
half.
Hopefully let's be honest. Offensively, it was an abject failure in the first half. Now, you're learning stuff new. You don't have anytime you're installing a new offense, you don't have the ability to make the wholesale changes on the fly that, especially in week one, that you'd like. Let's be honest. We're going to keep expanding the playbook and opening it.
Well, when you're facing a school twice your size,
No doubt. Who is talented? Let's be honest. There's size everywhere.
there's definitely some kinks that still need to be ironed out.
Let's hope we make some adjustments to begin to move the ball down the field. Man, it's a good picture. We finally got everything working. Just took us a half. Maybe that's what the offense needed. It was a little halftime break to get some adjustments done. Starkey first down carry for about a yard and a half. We'll call it second down
And
and
that's what you
9.
hope. You hope this offense comes out, and you hope it's a brand new offense. You know what I mean? You hope it's some lit under them.
I mean,
That's
you
gonna
had
kick 'em into
24
gear.
minutes at halftime. If it's hard, especially when you have 8-8. It's not like you can gather your offense on the sideline and make any adjustments because 8 of them are back out on defense.
Yep.
And so this was your opportunity. If you were going to make adjustments, this is where you earn your coaching. Is you had 24 minutes at halftime. You make every adjustment that you wish you could have made during the first half, and then you see what happens. Lincoln makes a great cut, plants his foot, gets upfield to the 49.
Say it,
First
Steven.
down,
Say it,
MC
Steven.
Master Roofing, first down of the first down of the year. What a cut by Lincoln Preston, because that thing was getting strung out. It was going nowhere. You had Parker out on the edge, but he was taking, I mean, he's driving, and Lincoln plants his foot and cuts back through the lane, and man, for the first time tonight, the Patriots are having to play defense on their own side of the field. Now let's see what they can do. Because they were dominant when they could pin their ears back and go. But if the Leopards can get moving, I want to see what, because let's be honest, we watched the game last year and they kind of imploded. We haven't put any pressure on them yet. And here we go. They finally have to play defense on their own side of the field. Second down and 9. 1 yard gain on first down. Still don't have a positive passing yard, though. Would like to see us get a little bit of activity that direction. Beck is not gonna, he's gonna take the sack. Let's see what the penalty flag is. Were they offsides? Because you know it's not a false start because they didn't blow it dead. So your hope is, it is. We're going to get a free 5 out of that. I like it. Second down and 4 sounds a lot better than second down and 9.
That does sound a lot better. Now, it's time to capitalize. If you're the Leopards here, you got to convert.
Man. You come in tight. Oh, the handoff to Parker. Man, he gets flat lit by about 4 guys. Man, there was
He gets
he
almost
got
body slammed
blew
into the
up.
ground.
I mean, nobody blocked on that side.
That might knock the wind out of you.
Yeah, it did. You see the official checking on him.
Yep.
Oh, they're just fixing it. Parker's like, just get my jersey back on my shoulder pad and let's go. He did pick up about a yard and a half. It's going to set up third down and 3. Up the middle. Falls forward. Gonna be a MC Master Roofing first down. Well, it sure looked like it. Now they
they
call
go.
the chains. He called the chains and stop for a second. I'm like, wait, we're there. Here we go. This is the drive we needed to start the second half.
And we're seeing some life out of this Leopard offense.
And you see they've now switched. They now have 4 down linemen. They were running 3 in the first half. Beck pulls it. He's got room. Man, if we'd have held that block out there. That's another MC Master Roofing first down as it's first down inside the red zone. First trip for the Leopards. Man.
They are chugging along.
Beck was a block away from
from this
touchdown.
first score of the game for the Leopards.
Oh, he pulled it again. Here's the thing. We didn't pull it much in the first half. They're keying on that running back. And that's twice in a row. Brayson's pulled it. Right read.
And got a decent gain out of that.
Absolutely. Another 5-yard gain on first down. Now what you're going to do is you're going to slow down that D line because now they can't just come barreling through the middle.
Expecting the handoff, but now now they got to take the quarterback to option
I
here.
don't know. Why'd you go right back to the middle? Oh, they're tapping out. 95's tapping his helmet. He's like, get somebody in here. That's a big body out of the middle. In comes number 34. That's Jeremiah We're going to call him Jeremiah because I do not want to mispronounce his last name. Let's go 3-4. I don't know what your number or last name is, but we'll just. Jeremiah's in the game. 3rd down and 5 from the 15. Should have pulled that one. I think that's a fumble. It is.
Man.
I think he tried to pull it late. Not what the Leopards needed. See if we can. Let's see it on the replay.
That will kill your momentum a little bit.
Man, you're doing everything right. And you don't get a clean exchange between your quarterback and your running back. Now let's see if the defense can get a stop. Got some momentum. You're fresh. Well, as fresh as you can be with
For
8
sure.
guys that played every down in the first half.
Yeah.
But you've gotten a little break. Well, those same 8 guys just played offense, so who knows? False start. Yes, back them up. 1st and 15.
Well, and you can even see on the Patriot sideline, like their defense is huddled up over here.
They are.
Talking.
Imagine that's the thing. They get to make, we just talked about it.
Yep.
Those are the things that the Leopards don't get to do
Yep.
because you're running 8 both ways. You don't get to make that adjustment where
Yep.
you saw what you didn't like and you're like, let's fix it.
Yep.
You don't get that
Nope.
conversation.
You get that at a timeout, maybe.
But
you get that at halftime.
it looks like we've made some offensive adjustments. Now we just got to protect the football. Oh, a great job. Parker gets off the block, gets the first hand. Miles comes in and cleans it up. Great job there by the Leopards.
Second down and 9.
That's a pretty friendly spot for. I didn't think he even got. I thought he barely got to the 15. They marked him all the way up to the 18. Maybe the 17. Maybe the down marker just looks at an angle over there. Oh, that. They do roll it. That was close to a backwards pass. Beck did a good job of blowing up the blocker and pushing him back towards the receiver, and the receiver couldn't handle it. It was a low pass already, and then Beck pushes the blocker back into him. Sets up 3rd down and 9. This would be a big stop for this defense. They're going 3 wide. This is where we found trouble covering big number 80. Oh! That's going to be okay. Good. They did call it because Hayden Brumley. Oh, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. We'll decline that. Hayden Brumley was tackled.
Wow.
Hayden Brumley just yanked to the ground. They do call it, but we will decline that penalty. 4th down and 9. Bring the punt team on. Great
What an
job by the
incredible-
Leopard defense.
Incredible stop by the defense.
That's what you needed.
That is absolutely what you needed. This defense, like you said, the scoreboard does not tell the full ball game.
it does not.
It does not tell the full ball game.
Turnovers have plagued the offense. I mean, Beck's had 2 fumbles, the snap over the head of Starkey, the big kickoff return.
Yeah.
I mean,
That'll be a very short punt.
out of bounds. I think we're going to start on their side of the field. I think he's got to mark that to 46.
And he does.
Let's see where he's going.
About
There it is.
47.
Gave him an extra yard. Okay, that's hard to call from up here, but you could just kind of tell at the angle of where they caught it on the sideline. It was going to be around the 46, 47. So once again, Leopards starting with the ball on the Patriot side of the field. Man, points would be big.
I need something here.
Here's what I'll tell you. The Leopards haven't quit. It's 28-0. You're playing guys that are massive on the other side. It would have been really easy to come out and just go through the motions.
For sure.
And there's none of that. Like,
They are scratching and biting.
there is some pride in the white jerseys tonight. Beck's going to roll out. Beck, you got to look behind you. Feel the pressure. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, so not a negative play. Man, I think if he could have got that ball out there, and I thought he had a shot. Is that Lincoln that was downfield? Yeah, Lincoln was down the sideline. With the pressure they have, he's got to realize there's not a lot. You just don't get to hold the ball very long. And I think what's more impressive is that was a D lineman. Oh, look at Burrow barreling through.
Just shy of first
Dude's
down.
a bull. Gonna pick up 9 on the play, makes it 3rd and 1. We'll call it 2. So we give him 8 on the second down carry. Oh, but to finish, I thought that what's impressive is that was a defensive end that chased down Beck, and Beck's not slow. Like he was, and then it wasn't like Beck stopped. I mean, he just this time Beck keeps it the whole way, a lead block, great job there, running right off. That's Parker, and who was the other one? Turn around. Lincoln, right there. Avon, Lincoln, and Parker. Here's the thing. When you got receivers that are willing to get in there and just mix it up, and Avon's got some feistiness to him, and Parker and Lincoln just tenacious. They're not the biggest dudes, but they're going to give you everything they have and every ounce of their body.
Hey, you missed the first down call.
Oh, yes, the MC Master Roofing first down. Man, grateful for them. They were quick to say they wanted to be back to support again. Beck couldn't get, man, look how open Miles Clark is in the middle of the field. No one was down the seam with him. You got to see it early and let it go, or else there's no time. This D line makes sure that Beck's running for his life in the backfield.
He has taken some hits on these runs though. He looked a little slow to get up after that one. But he's tough. He has been tough.
I'll tell you, there's all of them taking some shots tonight. You see it, but none of them come out. Like you've seen some helmet tapping on the other side. There's no helmet tapping on the Leopard side. I mean, even when Grayson and Parker blew each other up. I mean, now luckily they called a timeout, but they're both sitting over there like just no. I mean. So here you go, 3rd down and 6. Here's the thing, everything's 4 downs on the plus side of the field from here on out. I know we didn't do it in the first half, and I'll call that a mistake, but everything down 28-0 on the plus side of the field has to be 4 down territory.
Yeah.
So you don't have to get all 6.5 yards here. Get it to 4th and manageable if you have to. Got it to Lincoln on the edge. One got to beat. He makes a great tackle. Going to gain 2. So now you're sitting here, 4th. We'll call it 4, because it looks like the down marker's at the 26. They're going to mark. Oh, they marked him back at the 31. Man, the yard here and a yard there, man, that matters. Come on, guys. So it's going to be a true 4th and 5. I think you got to throw the ball here. They're going to roll it out. He's got some time. You got to get rid of it. And he doesn't. Just takes another sack back at the 41.
I mean, number 95 just barreled through that O-line.
He did. And
Absolutely barreled through. And I think he was still even double teamed.
their D-line's been impressive tonight.
Absolutely.
But we're just holding the ball. Like those passes have to come out.
Yeah.
For 2 reasons. 1, to make the play work, but 2, to preserve Beck's life.
Yeah.
He got leveled on that one. I mean, Man. Colby came up and just put his shoulder in 33 and knocked him backwards. That's Talon Wilcox. He's going to pick up 3 on the play. But Grayson made a great diving play to get a foot on his leg. And he's trying to, it looks like he's going to get free. And Colby just puts a shoulder at him. You see him go flying to the right. They're going to spread it out now. Trips up top, single down low. Quarterback keep. So they're trying to just get guys out of the box there. Good tackle by Lincoln. Problem is it's just 10 yards downfield, so it's going to be a first down onto the Leopard side of the field. You got some backups in here. I say backups. Looks like your dogs right now are Carson Hendricks and looks like Tucker Cotton up top. So Beck and Parker getting a breather. They're going to get it up the gut. Looks like probably another 5 yards there. Brock Basir into the game for the Leopards. Out here at defensive end.
This is Keegan Brock. Is not.
Oh, have the lineup. They gave me wrong. It's Keegan Adams. Oh, big hole. Colby saves an even. Oh no, Colby's coming up a little hobbled. Oh, and he's going to head to the sideline. That'll bring on Marshall Brown. So 15, Keegan Adams. Man, this is a stretch run play.
He just found a gap there. Like it's almost like he made a gap running that ball. Like he jumped in between two people.
So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Leopards hold it to 28-0. We'll go to the fourth here for the Slayton Medical Center. Fourth quarter coming up. This quarter of New Home Leopard football is brought to you by the Slayton Family Medical Clinic. As the new school year kicks off, make sure your young Leopards are ready to tackle it head on. Whether it's a sports physical or general health checkups, Ashley White and the dedicated team at Slayton Family Medical Clinic have your kids covered. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 806-828-1600 or just walk on in. Slayton Family Medical Clinic, keeping our Leopards healthy and strong. Visit them at 163 South 9th on the square in Slayton. Your first down's brought to you by MC Master Roofing. After the hailstorms this year, make sure your roof is ready to stand strong against whatever West Texas throws your way. Call the pros at MC Master Roofing at 806-698-4653. That's 806-698-4653. Woo! Good third quarter. I mean, you turn the ball over in the red zone, but the offense is starting to make a little in the run game. Have not completed a pass yet. And to get where the Leopards want to go this year, you got to be able to throw the ball.
Yep.
Now,
Absolutely.
I don't know that you're going to see D-lines like the one we've seen tonight that have just eaten Beck alive. Like he just – and here's something we haven't talked about, and that's going to be a first down after a 9-yard run down to the 21. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's Lincoln. Oh, and let this just be a stinger and maybe got an air knocked out. Nothing major. We cannot afford to lose. Oh, man. Come on, Link. In Jesus' name, be all right, my friend. I say my buddy. I like Lincoln a lot, man. One of those kids just always looks you in the eye, shakes your hand every time you see him. Very respectful. Plays hard, man. Gives you everything he has. Heck of a hurdler on the track side. Hopefully, we're just dealing with a cramp or something here that they're able to stretch out. Because it looks like maybe they're stretching him. Good.
He's getting up.
Okay. Let that be a cramp. Okay, so to finish the thought, here's something that we haven't talked about tonight. This is Bryson Beck's first start. I mean, Caleb Cook has held down the quarterback job for almost 4 straight years. He took it over his freshman year. And when you have a quarterback like Caleb Cook, you just don't get a lot of snaps.
Yep.
But the reality is, Bryson is such an incredible player on defense that he was going to be on varsity. So it wasn't like he could go get JV reps at quarterback because you need him on Friday nights because he's a great dog. And what a defense to have to face your first time. And so the good news is it gets easier from here. Every game's hard, but let's be honest. There ain't a lot of them going to be built like Liberty. Oh, what a great keeper there by the quarterback. Stumbles in and rumbling, bumbling, touchdown. What a carry. Colton Bouchard. Great read, pulled the ball, made a great move at the 5, and then barreled over a guy at the goal line for a Patriot touchdown. 34-0 pending the extra point.
And they are putting the exclamation mark into this football game.
And let's be honest, they've had this thing circled for a while. They lost to New Home last year. You know,
Off of a missed extra point.
When we come from Bushland, and a lot of schools won't face us or wouldn't face us because the 4As and 5As around Amarillo were like, heck no. If we beat you, we're supposed to beat you. But if you beat us, we lost to a 3A.
Yep.
Well, here's the reality. All Liberty heard last year was you lost to a 2A.
Yep.
And they weren't about to let that happen again. And so props to them. They've done what they should do. This is exactly what a 4A school should do. Oops, I didn't change it to the fourth quarter here. The Slayton Family Medical Clinic. See, we're all finding our groove. But this is what they should do. Like, if you talk about it with anybody that knows football tomorrow, and be like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Now, I will still say 35-0 doesn't reflect how well our defense has played.
Absolutely.
And that
I agree.
Sorry, Ropes, you're going to catch a frustrated defense next week, and they're going to take an offense too. I have a feeling they're going to take it out. Like, they're going to be some frustration taken out on a school New Home's own size next week.
Yeah.
But
And, hopefully they can come back next week and, iron out some of the offense kinks, especially with the new quarterback.
it's a lot. And
that may just be a thing where, he just needs the snaps.
he does. And, I mean, let's be honest. Here's what I don't know. I'm going to bet Beck is probably in the valedictorian conversation. He's a super smart kid. Like, super smart. Now he's going to have film to be able to really break down. Because, let's be honest, we have 2 scrimmages, but you don't do anything. And I mean,
You don't get a proper look.
Some schools open it all up and say, hey, we're going to figure it out.
Yep.
New Home does not. I can tell you after watching scrimmages for the last 2 years, they might run 8 offensive plays.
Yeah.
Total. Like, not total as in that's all they get. That's just the only plays they're going to run. It doesn't matter if they get 24 snaps or 50. They're going to run the same 8 plays. They're not going to put it out there.
Yeah.
And some coaches don't. But now Beck has some real film. Ooh, now we're going to see what Bryson Burke can do. Now, you want to talk about a young man that he's played 6-man football prior to this. So he just hasn't seen a lot of 11-man action.
Yeah.
And so even in the
where was he from?
scrimmages, he played for the Lubbock Titans last year. He homeschooled. And so, Lubbock Christian, maybe he played at Lubbock Christian last year and was homeschooled. But I know he played, when I talked to him, he said he played a lot of six-man football. So there's our first completed pass. And I'll tell you, he can sling it. Like, you watch him.
I mean, that was a solid pass.
There's David Thomas walking up the stairs. For those that don't know, David Thomas, the longtime Texas Longhorn, helped him win the national championship in 2005, went on to play for the Saints and the Patriots, actually has a Super Bowl ring to his name. His son Jackson's on the Liberty Patriot side, so every now and then you look down and you're like, whoa, hey, I know that guy. Great dude. But no. Ran backwards there at Camden. Started to turn it up and saw red jerseys, and he was not about that business. And so, fourth down, punt team's
He
going
got
to come back out.
swarmed. There was at least 2 or 3 teams up on him.
He made a business decision.
He's
right
like,
there.
I'm good. I'm all right.
I'll let y'all tackle me right here. I'll go down. Like, it's okay. He should. How old is he? What grade's Camden in, what?
Junior.
He's a junior. His first varsity action, right? Yeah. Oh, Starkey fields that one. Another
What a
great
beat.
punt.
Beautiful boot.
They filled it.
And he will-
Hendricks comes down and trips.
Speaking of,
He's like, I like that better when I get to decide where the contact's at. Great coverage, Camden Hendricks. That's one where they're going to watch film, and I think he's probably, based on some of just the interactions and watching where those passes are, he's probably the one that has lost Coleman Hendricks a couple times. And so they're going to watch film, and they're going to be on. He's going to be, hey, remember my punt coverage? Let's watch that play. Get off these other plays. Let's watch my punt coverage. Great play by Camden.
didn't even realize they have the same last name.
I know. Oh, a total whiff out there on the outside. Derek Carrillo gets up there and saves a touchdown, making a tackle way downfield. Cade Campbell just whiffed. And you saw him there for a second like,
He's like, dang it. Yep.
That's the worst feeling.
That is, yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
you leave your feet, and then the receiver makes a move, and you're just like, I'm going to hear about this in film. Dang it. No! What a play!
Wow.
Who was that? 15. Keegan Adams!
Gets 2 fingers on him.
That
and
is
hangs
not
on.
Brock. Sorry, Keegan, for calling you Brock Basirli. That was a great play. Limits that play to no gain. Liberty's run out a new quarterback now as well. Cy Leach out there. Looks like Colton Bouchard, after that last touchdown run, gets to call tonight. This is a heck of a lot more fun of an opener than last year for the Patriots. I think they're enjoying this one.
You would think so.
Oh, man,
He
just
throws a seed.
that was a great throw. Good tackle again. Carrillo comes over, makes it. I think Marshall Brown I think he was headed to the right spot. He just couldn't get there fast enough. And here's the reality. Some of these guys that are getting snaps now, these are great snaps for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is experience they need. Leopards need some depth. I mean, here's what's crazy. You look over at our sideline and how many, going to be a personal foul. You can't do that. Jayton Burrow just took a massive shot after the play from number 58. Barrett Sugarek. We saw Barrett at some recruiting camps this summer. He knows better than that one. He'll think that one was just a little frustration. Got a young guy out there working hard on him. And Barrett's thinking, dude, it's 35-0. Chill out. And Barrett just gets a little frustrated. You can't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of those. And no, he's parked on the sideline. You saw that coach got him finally. It was like, what? Because he walked back past Sexton, and he was probably thinking, okay, he was talking to somebody else. He wasn't
He's
talking
like, I'm
to
free.
me.
I'm good.
And he's walking down the line.
He's like, nope, where you going?
Probably the line coach got him, and he's like, ah, dang it. Oh, what a move in the hole. Little shiftiness there. And then a whip on the outside. Can they get him? Not before he scores the touchdown. Colin Chadwick, man, with some shiftiness in the hole. Little shake and bake action there. See Gio down there shooting in the end zone. Gio, one of the volunteers over at IABC, great dude, actually teaches at Coronado. Fantastic photographer. You know, one of the cool things about doing sideline sports is you get to meet a lot of these young, and I say young because Gio's still young. I mean, out of college, only been teaching a couple years, but great dude, man. Just servant heart. I see him down there in the end zone shooting. A couple of the Liberty photographers down here. Weston Johnson actually shooting for us over, he goes by Flicks. He's shooting for Sideline Sports over at Cooper tonight. And so, always cool to see these young guys, man, just doing their thing. They're so talented. Y'all are all, you too, man. I watch your videos you put together.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I'm
Thank you.
like,
I appreciate it.
I'm like, dude, I can't even hold the video camera straight sometimes.
I got the juice now, all right?
And so,
I know it makes me, I look back on it now, I'm like, I wish I would have done that more in high school, you know what I mean? And, 3-4 years out now, I'm like, well,
it's Parker. Parker, he loves being behind the camera. He loves playing way more, but he loves being behind the camera. And, then you look at Ryder Grace, and a 12-year-old should not be that talented with the camera. It's
For
just
real.
crazy. And it's funny, the principal from Liberty walked by and was chatting us up, and he's like, you got a press pass? And she whips it out, and she goes, she has a press pass from Press Pass Sports because she's shooting Emerald, and she has the Sideline Sports. She's like, oh, you're the real deal. And I said, oh, no, like she's
the real deal.
Show off her page, and he's like, okay. I'm like, and he was just like, he wasn't being mean.
Is she shooting tonight?
She is. She's by this point, she may be hanging out with her friends,
Yeah.
but she
I
was
shooting tonight.
No, she's shooting. She's down there at the 20-yard line. You'll see her.
Yep.
I bet Wyatt can show her since she's, there's Ryder Grace sitting over there on the 20. She and Jamie, I'll tell you, they're probably not a lot of fun shots to take right now.
Yeah.
I mean, actually it is. It's young guys getting minutes, but still, like, it's 42-0. Like, it's not fun for anybody.
Yeah.
And, except for the Patriots. It's
sure.
not fun for anybody
not
on
fun
our
for
side.
the Leopards.
Our side
Yeah.
is not, I mean, and just looking around these facilities thinking, man, incredible. Oh, it's a face mask.
Some clean exchanges by
Even Paul over here is like,
Bryson Burke, though.
he is.
He is, coming from the 6'8" background, I mean,
Not 6'8",
Or
6 man.
sorry, my fault. 6 man, yeah, sorry.
Lovejoy's
Sorry.
down the street. I don't know that friendship. I don't know that he's quite
6 man
there.
background. My fault. My apologies.
But no, absolutely excited to see him getting some snaps, and he made the decision to stay at New Home, knowing that he and I know that talking to him, there was some talk of he might go to Lubbock Christian or somewhere, and to come spend his senior year. He's a senior, right?
Junior.
Oh, he's a junior. So
Yeah.
so he still has another year.
Yeah.
So that makes a little more sense. But still, to just come knowing, hey, I'm going to have to just sit and learn.
Yeah,
and I may
absolutely.
get some opportunities, but that's a hard decision sometimes to make. Of hey, I'm willing to sit and bide my time and learn.
Yeah.
And look
And he
at
throws
that,
it.
our first positive pass.
And he throws a dot
He
right
throws
there. I
that
mean,
great ball. Kate Campbell makes a catch.
hey, if there's one thing that those 6 men football guys know how to do, they know how to pass.
Now he may, and here's where and this is really any quarterback. It's learning to read the defense.
Absolutely.
Not getting baited in, but when you can make when your first read is the way to go, man, great throw.
Yeah.
I mean, Oh, he should have kept that one. That's one you're going to watch on film and think, hey, quick on. There, oh, look at the cut!
Somehow,
Look at that. Camden getting shifty back there.
wow. Somehow get some positive yards out of that. Looks like it was going to be.
Well, I was about to say, quit running backwards. Because at one point he was 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he ends up with a
And then somehow
5-yard
gains.
gain.
Yeah.
Now, he ran 35 on the play to gain 5. But good job,
Hey,
Camden.
A win is a win.
That
right?
is
A win is a
all
win.
day. Nice plant and cut. Marshall Brown down the sidelines. That's a Carl McDonald, Edward Jones, touchdown, Leopards.
What a beautiful run, too. Breaking a couple tackles out of there.
Marshall Brown.
Wow. Breaking a couple tackles. Hightails it in the end zone. Almost gets tripped up at the 5-yard line, but managed
He
to
had enough
outstretch him.
momentum to stumble into
Yep,
the end zone
yep.
before he went down. Great job, Marshall.
First touchdown of the year for the Leopards. Hey, we're seeing some light. That's what I'm saying. We are seeing some light out of this offense. And
I know we're running against some twos, but man, Bryson
Still.
Burke
I think it looks like the flag on
just
the kick.
led a touchdown
Flag on
drive.
the extra point.
I think it's going to be on us. I'm pretty sure we false started. No, they're going to. Always interesting to try to figure out what that call is going to be. Field goes good. Personal foul. Give him 15. We're going to onside kick this, hopefully, and try to get it back. I mean, I know we're not coming back from 42-7, but come on, let's do this
Right.
thing. The Carl McDonald, Edward Jones touchdown. Every great team needs a winning game plan, and your finances are no different. Carl McDonald with Edward Jones can help design a strategy that fits you, just like a coach on game day. Whether it's retirement, college, savings, or planning ahead, Carl's ready to help you score big. Give him a call at 806-698-8849 or stop by and see him at his office. Carl McDonald, Edward Jones, proud supporter of the New Home Leopards. Good touchdown. Excited to put some points on the board tonight. Fun putting it on the New Home side of that Julie Bass Insurance scoreboard. Tonight's Leopard scoreboard brought to you by Julie Bass. Whether it's home, auto, or life, Julie Bass has you covered with trusted service right here in West Texas. Call Julie for all your insurance needs today at 806-392-1439.
So they're going to kick off from the 45 here.
Yeah, this you onside kick. Like kicking why? Hey, he's offsides. Get him back. He's still offsides. You didn't. Why do we boot that through? Starkey's like, I got a touchback out of it. Put that one on the stat sheet.
I think he could have kicked that in the air to the end zone.
Why? You're down. I mean, try it. Like,
Right.
just work on your onside kick. Here's an opportunity. Your plus side of the field. If you don't recover it, they're going to get the ball in about their own 35. Just give it a shot. Like, that will come in handy down the road somewhere. Like the
For sure.
ability to recover an onside kick in a close game. And after, I'm just of the belief, having played for a high school coach, that this was the mentality. Anytime there was a personal foul called on the kickoff, you knew we were going to onside kick. Like it was unspoken. It was just, you knew that was, if we're on the plus side, we're onside. I played for a guy who was kind of a riverboat gambler anyway. You never, I mean, we onsided probably 50% of the time we kicked off.
Wow.
Because he's like, listen, even if you recover 10% of them, those are extra possessions.
Yep.
And I either believe in my defense or I don't. And so we did a lot of onside kicks, and we got a lot of extra possessions out of them. Camera froze. It'll be back in like 2 seconds. It's like everybody's frozen in action. Boom! Maybe it's back. It's back on the screen. There it is. Look at that technology.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
It hasn't been our friend all night, but
It has not been.
we've gotten this thing put back together.
Hey, you know, it's first broadcast. There's a little bit of grace.
Oh, get him down. What a tackle. Great job, Tucker Cotton. Going to be a loss of 2 on the play. I like it. I like that Liberty has their backups in, but they're still running their offense. They're not trying to just run it up the middle and run the clock out.
Yep.
Get your 2 some real experience. That left tackle was off the line. Probably should have been an illegal formation. Nice tackle again by Carrillo. After about a 10-yard gain, going to make it 3rd down and 2. 3.5 minutes left to go here in this Slayton Family Medical Clinic 4th quarter. I'd like to get the ball back and see another drive by Bryson Burke. He's been
Right.
kind of fun to watch.
Patriots definitely trying to.
Oh, what a great block up front.
Patriots definitely trying to run down this clock time here.
No doubt. But, man, that offensive line. Here's the thing. These are their 2s. Mm-hmm. They still
they're
outsize
putting up
us. They are,
20, 30-yard gains.
oh, my gosh. They're just big boys. It'll be fun to see what they do this year because being a new program, we saw it in Amarillo with West Plains.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep, absolutely.
and by year 3, they made a run to the state semifinals.
Yeah.
And this is year 4, and I think West Plains may be the team to go to state out of the 806. Touchdown! Caden Joseph. 2:07 to go. Here's the Patriots add on another touchdown. And I want to be careful the way I say that. They're not adding it on as in they're piling it on. These are all backups playing against us. They're just getting good reps. So I just want to make sure that because the way I said they've added on another, like it's almost like they're trying to run it. They're not. They're just playing football. And so I want to make sure that comes across because I know sometimes it can be misconstrued and just some good football. And these are right now we're probably seeing a lot of sophomores and juniors on both sides that are just getting quality minutes in a game that, I mean, this is Liberty tests everything you got, man. Even their 2s are just big, strong dudes. They got some depth. But back to the West Plains thought, I mean, this is year 4, and they legit. I mean, they were there last year. I
Yep.
mean, they scored and you thought, okay, they're going to knock off Salina. They're going to go to the Cowboy Stadium. And Salina pulls up, but they knocked off Stephenville. I mean, Stephenville is one of those legacy powers.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so now you look at Liberty and you think, and we were in Bushland for year 1 and 2 of West Plains because Bushland actually, funny how the first year they opened with West Plains. Jeopardy answer forever will be who was West Plains' first loss to? Bushland. Who was Liberty's first loss to? New Home. But you just see the difference in physicality.
Absolutely.
The look of them, bigger, stronger, faster. And that's what West Plains did. And so incredible coaching staff over here, Coach Sexton. I mean, hey, they got Nick Gerber working with the quarterbacks. Go get on that football. Oh, he finally got in the end zone. Camden's breathing a sigh of relief right now. But, I mean, you got Tolliver. Their DC used to be an AD. I mean, when you've got ADs being coordinators at your place, you're just incredible staff.
Absolutely.
Darden, all those guys over there doing an incredible job. And so, and you just see it. You see the strength and conditioning program paying off. And so I'm excited to see what they do this year. I mean, obviously, they should do this to us. And I'm gonna say that again. Like, I know I said it earlier. Like, on paper, this is what should happen. But we showed a lot of signs tonight that make me think, man, we could be all right. Like,
Yep.
there ain't no quit on our side, and we're never going to see another D line this good. I mean, this big.
Yep.
And I'm going to bet money that we never see another Coleman Hendricks at wide receiver. If there's a 6'4", 6'5", 225-pound receiver running around 2A, I want to see him. Because that dude, hey, I forgot we have 2-minute warnings now in high school football.
They put that in.
They
huh?
did. So
I did not know
it'll
that.
be interesting to see how they balance, clock management in a tight game. Obviously, we're not going to get to see it tonight, but that extra timeout, it could come in, I mean, to play.
For sure.
So let's look around the area a little bit and get you a couple scores from teams that maybe if you had to bet what the Panhandle Clarendon score was, and that Panhandle team stacked, we saw them last year in By District. What do you think that score is? 'Cause that's your alma mater.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
71-0.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Sanford Fritz putting it on River Road, 27-7.
I didn't want to guess high and then be wrong, or guess low and then be wrong. So
You're like, it's just easier to not say.
Yep.
Like,
7. That's wow.
Wheeler 27-0 over Highland Park. Groover picked to win D2 by most people, at least the region, in another team that could be on the way to state. Groover 35-13 over Spearman. Sudan 19-7 over Olton. Abernathy. Now listen, they're playing Stratford, and there's a reason why Stratford's Stratford. Like they're built there. Now Bryce Braden is off being Captain America. So they're not quite the same Stratford, but they're still Stratford.
They're still
and
Stratford.
it's 14-0 Stratford.
And they've always been Stratford. Even since when, I was playing football in junior high. You know what I mean?
Man.
So
There's nothing to do there but work out.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
You're in the middle of nowhere, and so they just work out.
Yep.
And
Huge.
Post over Kermit 34-6. New Deal Farwell, nobody's updated that score. Tuya over Florida 46-8. Wow, Reagan County all over Olney 42-13. Trying to see if I can find the Rope score since we face them next week.
71-0.
Plains 33-12 over Rawls. Ropes 20-0 over Hell Center.
The last time I saw a high school football game score that high was when I was a junior in high school. When it's coming off of COVID, right after COVID, 2021. We were supposed to play someone, but their whole football team got COVID. So we had we ended up playing Eastland in post. And Eastland quarterback, now Texas Tech starting quarterback, Baron Morton. The ending score of that game was like
Eastland team.
90-70.
Well, clock will tick down. Surely, right? They're going
Maybe.
to wind it. Sexton's asking them to wind it. They're going to make them run another play.
Wow.
Really? I mean, Liberty's going to go out and nil on it.
Yeah.
I mean, but just wind the clock. When the offensive coach that has possession of the ball asks you to wind it, just wind it.
Just wind it.
Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. Sorry for the technical difficulty. They have filters blocking everything, so we got late getting on. We finally got onto YouTube. We got our camera situation figured out. It'll be ready to roll next week. It'll be nice to be at home, just familiar. Everything's familiar. But heck of a fight. Not the way we wanted it to go to start the season, but as long as Lincoln's healthy, we saw him go down. If he's healthy, we got one of the main missions of a game like this is get out healthy. When you're a two-way school with 8 dudes playing both ways, we don't have the depth to risk losing people.
Yep.
And so if we got out healthy, that's a win tonight.
For sure.
And so a lot of things we can look at and get better and watch film, but here's what I know. ropes ain't gonna be near this big. Man, and shout out to Liberty, big, fast, strong. Golly,
But I think we
just-
did see some highlights out of the defense.
yeah, no doubt.
Definitely a bright future for the Leopard defense.
Played their tails off.
Yeah.
It just, and I know the scoreboard's not going to show it. And a couple of those touchdowns were against, just backups on backups. But that starting D in the first half did not give up a touchdown outside of just the one. They did have one big play over the top. But when we forced them to go the field, they couldn't. And every touchdown was within our own 28. They had one from the 24. The other two were both inside the 15 starting out. And just a it sucks to lose 49-7, and I know they're going to say that too. But at the end of the day, there's some things that if you're a Leopard fan, you watch tonight and you're like, okay, like we can build on that. Like,
Yep, absolutely.
we're not going to see any more let's not schedule 4 AD1s anymore. Like, let's just
Hey,
not do.
sometimes you live and you learn.
Let's not do that again, and let's make that business decision now.
Yep.
And then let's go face ropes. And trust me, you don't have to do much to get the Leopards fired up to play ropes, but they're gonna have plenty of frustration coming out of this one that they're gonna take out on the Eagles over there because. As Wyatt Jones, my left, will tell you, there's nothing better than beating the ropes Eagles. As he shakes his
Well,
head.
and I think it kind of taking this loss for the Leopards, I think kind of shows okay, we beat them last year, all right, and they kind of blew us out of the water this year. If anything, they can go back and they can be humbled from it, but two, they can learn from their mistakes. You know what I mean, and learn. Okay, all right, they're 4A, but. There's still positive things that we can take out of this. So,
No doubt. Oh, shoot. That just broke. Wow. Our mount just literally came out. Look at that. It just snapped right off. Hey, if it's going to snap off, I guess with zeros on the clock is the time to have it snap. Holy smokes. Well, I wasn't even touching it. It just fell. But no doubt. This one will be... you learned, and
absolutely.
But like I said, it's on paper. This is what we expected.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a 4A D1, and so proud of our guys, proud of the fight, proud of the fact that there was no back down. It's easy to roll over at 21-0, and that just wasn't in their character
For sure.
And so. Moms and dads can be proud of that. You raise men that don't quit. And that's in today's society. That's something to be
Absolutely.
commended. So,
Absolutely.
I want to once again huge shout out. Thank you to Johnny Cook, our first half sponsor, Slayton Family Medical Clinic, our second half sponsor, Julie Bass Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor. MC Master Roofing First Down sponsor. We didn't get to call enough of them in the first half. Carl McDonald, Edward Jones. Sure didn't get to call enough of those Edward Jones touchdowns.
Yep.
Jalen Mounts with the TAP Realty Group over at EXP. And of course, Gene Messer Toyota, our title sponsor. Man, those graphics look good with that Toyota, that red Toyota with our, well, you were looking at it earlier. These graphics look good. They're on the schedule graphic, the game graphic. We couldn't do this without our sponsors, and so still have room for a couple more. We'll get better at the commercial side because we spent so much time troubleshooting stuff in the first half. We didn't really get to talk about them much. But any parting words before we see you again next week?
I don't think so. Just, looking forward to be at home.
No doubt. Well, for Wyatt Conway, for Wyatt Jones, my name's Stephen Lyles with Sideline Sports. We appreciate you tuning in to this Leopard football broadcast. We will see you next week back at the friendly confines of Leopard Field. Always good to be home. And like I said, let's go take out some frustration on the Ropes Eagles. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.